when I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. That make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Washington Commanders. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? Candy Lions, pass the 60, pass the 60.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
In motion left comes Williams.
Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it? Kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on third. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
Gibbs. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Cowboy 80.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. try to run with Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Throwing now is Daniels. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Lions defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he's going to stop, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. You talk about this Washington defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
That's caught inside the 20. They will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they're looking to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this returnable for Hill. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because if the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 33, here's 2nd down at 7. Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards at a 1st.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
Okay, ready?
So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
19, start, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll go with the empty backfield here, 3rd and 4.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Back to throw. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run.
Hill. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now Daniels going to keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he fires one, but incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's added overseas.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Moving 19.
Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. They'll look to throw here on first down. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Second and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Offense is moving it a little bit, out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Hold it ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go, here we go.
With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Daniels. On the RPO hit, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
14 brings up 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
79, ready. Forward, Cowboy 80.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now Daniels going to keep it.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
A gain of 2. Brings up
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's complete to Brown, right side. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This a 2nd and 8.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
They'll set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Get up, Lions. Hawk 70.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Williams being motioned left. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
18 reps. Here we go. Here we go. Viking, 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Lions first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go, Street. Crack on 80.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Warriors, come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Ready up?
He'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake. And this is going to be a Commanders first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Cut 19, back to 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. fair to say hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy.
On the ball now.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Tyreek Hill from 19 yards away. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
This makes the score. Commanders 24, Lions 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a bracket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
And the Lions first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
Slot man moves right. 2nd and 9 now. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call? Is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. From the 42-yard line, here's a second down and 9.
Here we go, set, go.
Now Daniels gets this one to Hill. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Commanders used a big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
The score, Commanders 31, Lions 21.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Move it, my team. Control 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. It's Porter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass play. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Back to throw. And that will get the off target and incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Ready, set.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Hey. Bronco 80. Check smash. Go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
He's back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. St. Brown on the catch. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well,